Hello, hello. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for having me. I'm going to just adjust this a little bit. I'm sure this will go flawlessly as I try to adjust my microphone. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, well, so yes, my name is Randy. I am a current PhD student right now working at UCLA, so I am incredibly honored to be, thank you. Incredibly honored to be standing up here sharing the stage with such accomplished and amazing scientists. Feeling very out of my depth, but I appreciate everyone for being so loving and supportive to all of our fellow scientists up here today. So, as you can probably tell from my slide here, I'm a big fan of the iconic extinct creatures, including but not limited to dinosaurs and giant sharks, included in the very famous documentary, The Meg, right? So in that movie, we saw in the intro, right, the juxtaposition of the megalodon and the T-Rex, which insiders might be aware that those animals live tens of millions of years apart. So just to get that out of the way, I'm sorry, they didn't do battle, except in my imagination as a child. But so what I do actually for my graduate work is I study the physiology of extinct animals by studying the chemistry of their bones and, well, specifically their teeth. So you've probably seen in movies like Jurassic Park scenes of paleontologists doing their work out in the field, right? Studying bones, learning about animals that lived millions of years ago by studying their anatomy and their environment, right? But what we can actually do today is learn even more about these animals by studying the very elements that make up their skeletons. Again, specifically in this case, their teeth. So you may know that inside of your body there is a spooky skeleton, and that spooky skeleton is made of, among other things, a mineral called apatite, which is funny, right? Your teeth are called apatite. It is spelled different, but the chemical composition of that apatite can actually be preserved over geologic time. So again, tens, if not sometimes hundreds of millions of years, the chemical composition of that apatite in your teeth can be preserved. And from that, we can learn things about an animal that lived millions of years ago, including its diet, and for my interest specifically, things like its body temperature. So your body temperature is related to your metabolism, so that can tell us how an animal might behave and interact with its environments. So tons of interesting things that we can learn from the fossils that animals leave behind, even just looking at these minute little what's shown here is actually that's what's called the mineral lattice for the apatite biomineral. So by investigating those little dots there, that's essentially what I measure in my lab, and that tells us these things about these iconic extinct creatures. So that alarm was my 2-minute mark. So thank you for bearing with me. Appreciate it.